Hello everybody, Levi Clay back again for another edition of the Fretboard Diaries, also known as video responses that you didn't ask for. In this video I'm going to be looking at a question on the Fretboard Forum, fretboard.co.uk. Great forum, well worth checking out. People have been very kind to me and about me over there over the years, so it's nice to contribute and give back. Send some of my YouTubers over there and also send some of the Fretboard guys over here, so you can all get to know each other a little bit better. This question is 10 questions we ask everyone, and I like this because, well, I can do this one quickly and to the point, and you guys don't have to watch me for too long. So, what was your first guitar and when did you get it? It was a Washburn BT9. It was owned by my girlfriend's father, and he sold it to me cheap because we couldn't afford a guitar. And he, yes, kindly gave us a very good price on that to allow me to have a guitar that I could practice on. The building's burning down. Which one guitar do you save? Probably my Vigier Ruby Red Excalibur. The reason for that being I have a long history with that guitar, and I love that guitar, and it's very special to me, but it's a very difficult one because of the next question. What's the oldest guitar that you own? Probably, I think this one. This is my Gibson Howard Roberts Fusion. It was made in 1994, so it's not all that old. I would like to buy a vintage Telecaster. That's on the cards. Hopefully that will happen at some point, but for now it's this, and part of me want to save this because I like this guitar a lot. The next piece of gear that you'd like to acquire. Oh, I would really like, and I used to have one, but I would like to get one again, a Gibson Les Paul Gold Top. A really nice gold top, custom shop gold top. I had a dark top, dark back custom shop gold top before. I sold it because Les Pauls aren't really me, and they're not really me, and this is the point. I don't need the guitar, I would just kind of like one. So yeah. What strings do you use? Generally speaking, it varies from guitar to guitar. It's always Diaries though. I work with Diaries. The great company, they make great strings. I use the NYXLs on pretty much all my guitars, varying string gauges for different things. My Ruby Red is 10 to 56 because I like the heavy bottom for detuning, drop D. Generally speaking, I like 10 to 46s though on everything, though I have started playing around with the 9.5s on a few guitars. I also have some 13s, lots of string gauges, horses for courses, shall we say. If you could change one thing about a recording of yours, what would it be? I am incredibly proud with the sound of the Hellcat Molly album, Out of the Ashes. If I could change something about it, and it's less about recording, I guess it's kind of compositionally, I would change the bass lines around a little bit more so there was a little bit more variation and licks. There are some moments of that, and I like those. They do stuff for me, but there's also a lot of imitating exactly what the guitar's doing. I'm not crazy about that now, so I'd like to change that if I could. What are you doing 5 minutes before you go on stage? Usually asking the question, why am I out playing when I could be at home with my family? But no, more seriously, I'm not really much of a warmer-upper before a gig. I don't tend to play things that are too technically demanding anymore. If I can't play something easily, I don't really want to play it, so relaxing. 5 minutes after the gig, packing my gear away, having a conversation with whoever's in the venue, and having an alcoholic beverage, perhaps a Guinness. What's the worst thing that ever happened to you on stage? That's a good question. My amp blew up mid-song, and about 30 seconds later the other guitarist's amp also blew up, leaving us with just the bass and the drums and the singer, who could not keep himself together, so went over and sat on the bar and half sang, half laughed and half cried. That would have been okay. Well, in fact that was okay because there was only about 4 people in the venue, so no one had to see that, thankfully. And what advice would you give to your younger self about playing the guitar? Whoa, this is a good one, I guess. Levi, don't worry so much about technique. It's not where you're going to end up professionally. Listen to the blues, listen to great singers, listen to lots more songs, and just really get to grips with feel and tone and making everything sound good rather than sound impressive. So, there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. If you have, you can check me out on Patreon. You can find a link to that below. If you are not interested in that, that's absolutely fine. Just do hit the subscribe button, the like button, the comment button, and the share button. All that good stuff does really help the channel out. Just check some of my other videos as well too. And of course, check this forum out, this thread out on the forum, thefretboard.co.uk. There's a link to that below as well. Or you could just drop your answers to these questions in the comment box below. Peace out, guys. It's been my pleasure to serve, and I will be back again soon. Bye.